Chatot here, and welcome to another vlog, guys. Another vlog. So, guys, I am on the Bird Hub. So, I bet you're wondering, Chatty, this doesn't look like it's going to be a normal vlog if you're on the Bird Hub. Well, you're right there, because we're not venturing around my kitchen. We're not building a desk. We're not putting a setup together, and we're not cooking today. We are looking at a very special thing that I ordered. And I hesitated about ordering these, but they're here. And I wasn't expecting these to come as soon as they did, but I have something special. And it is Pokemon related. And we have another one as well that's a little bit special, which I thought I could do as a comparison. So guys, I've ordered some Pokemon merch. It is from Etsy, so if people want to go and get the third edition of these, the third print of these, I believe they are starting to gather orders now. They probably won't be out until, I can't remember what date it says on the website, but the link will be in the description below if you are thinking of getting one of these. So, this is what we have. So this is, and I'll actually, right, I'm up in the corner now. You will see my hands now, and as you can see, this is what we have. So you're going to get two views from me today, and yeah, I'm glad I have two vices. But this is the most beautiful thing ever, and I'll show it up here as well. But we're gonna start. We're gonna switch between both our camera angles. So it's basically a Pokemon tarot set. So I have normal tarot set. I do read tarot. I'm still a beginner in that kind of thing. I have some oracle cards coming. And I wanted to go through these because I don't know these off by heart. And I wanted you guys to see, like, we're probably going to go over the major arcana. Because there's like a minor and a major. The major ones are the big things are happening cards. So we're probably going to go over them. And we're going to see if they actually match up with the card's description, because some I agree with and some I don't, because obviously we know Pokemon. We know what these Pokemon mean. But first of all, just in the box alone, so it came in like a cardboard box, but the sleeve, now I don't think the first edition, this is the second print of this. The sleeve is just, I love that. With the unknown on there, I do love that. And then we come to the box. I've just taken the sleeve off. The box itself, look at the engravings. Like, it does actually go around the sides as well. So it goes, hold on, I'm going to try and get the other camera to show you. So you can see the embossed engravings on the top, and it is embossed. So very well made. It's even got the bit on the back as well. So very well made. Beautiful, beautiful box. So beautiful box. Love it. So we're going to open it now. And as you can see, the backs of these cards are beautiful. And I do love the backs of these cards. They're very big cards as well. These are massive. I'll show you in comparison. Whoops. To my face. These are massive. They're really hard to shuffle. That's one thing I will say. If you're using these for actual tarot readings, these are massive in comparison to a normal. Hold on, where's my normal? Look at that. There you go. Look at that size difference. So this card is big. This one's dead small. This one's big. I will actually put up a picture of all of them, but we're going to go through some of them. Because otherwise this is going to be a really long video. So I'm going to find, so this is all mixed up, so I'm going to find the major ones and I'll show you them. Right guys, so these are all the major arcanas. We're going to go through them all. I'm not going to go them in through a particular order, it's just what I grabbed first. But I've just gathered them all on my keyboard. As you can see, I've just sort of moved my camera angle a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. But we're going to go through ones that I'm going to say whether they're right or wrong. We're not right or wrong. It's your opinion. You guys can put in the comment section below if you think these cards are right. So I'm going to start with the sun. So the sun, is this card here. I'm just going to put it up here, and then I'm going to put it down here as well. I'm just going to hold it. So this is the sun, as you can see. As you can see on the sun, we have a soul rock, we have a Ponyta, and we have, I believe that's an Esper riding the Ponyta there with a banner that looks like an Edgy banner. I think this is a right prediction. The sun is supposed to be very joyful. It's a good card. It's more like you're going to get all your what you've worked really hard for sort of thing. To the top of my knowledge. Pokemon wise, definitely Soul Rock. That is literally the only sun sort of card that we have. And yeah, again, it says the sun at the bottom. The Ponyta, yeah, to represent the fire. It's usually, there is usually like someone riding into the sunset. This is your, you know, this is not the end of your journey, but this is like your success. We've also got some, yeah, we've got some sunflowers in the background. I've just noticed that as well. So if we look really closely with my HD camera, there's also a sun cone in the background as well. So sunflowers, yes, I really like that. Again, all the numbers are at the top. I really do love this deck because it's so pretty. It's so well illustrated. We're going to go out now that we've done the sun. We're going to do the moon. A moon. Jesus. Try and not drop these. So the moon, we have Lunatone with a Mightyena. What else is that? That's Mightyena and ooh, what's the second? Her. Oh, it's the second evolution of Stoutland. It's the middle evolution, but it's that evolution. There's a Scolipede there as well. I've just noticed that there is actually a Scolipede at the bottom as well. Is it Scolipede? But anyway, this is what it looks like. So I think, again, spot on from Pokemon fan point. This is the only moon Pokemon we have. And the moon, like the dog's howling underneath the moon. They could have put some Minions in there, because that's like another sort of astral sort of Pokemon. But overall, I'm quite happy with this. The moon is very... basically, you can't hide anything from... It's more shadow stuff, the moon is. Again, I don't completely know everything, but how I interpret this is it's hiding. It's hiding, it's shadow energy. It's the duality, so it's like you're kind of hindering your own progress. But that's what I think of the moon. Right, we're going to go for the cutest card, I think, out of the major, which is the Lovers. Look at how cute that is. With, hold on, put it here because it seems to pick it up nicely here. With the two Pikachus. And they've gotten this right, I think. Like, I'm just going to show you them and you guys let me know. They've gotten this right, I think, from a Pokemon standpoint as well. Because if you look at the card, we've got the male Pikachu is this one, the female is this one, and you can tell that from the tails. There is, believe it or not, male to female differences with quite a few species of Pokemon and Pikachus. The female has a heart tail, the male doesn't. And we have the cute little Togetic. Togetic is usually a favourable Pokemon, and like it's only supposed to appear in front of the pure-hearted one of those. We have an Ekans randomly lurking as well. I'm not sure what that Ekans is about. I think it's just there, in all honesty, but I think, again, spot on. Using the main mascot for the Lovers, I think, is very adorable. Plus, we did have a Pikachu wedding in Sun and Moon. Ha! It goes back to those cards. Now we go on to the Hermit, the lonely card. Basically, you going in on yourself. And I think this is spot on for the Hermit. It's Mewtwo on his own journey, which I think that fits the Hermit so well, Pokemon-wise, because Mewtwo is a man-made Pokemon and he wants nothing to do with people because understandably they want to use him as a weapon, and he has been abused and he has had tough times, which is basically what the Hermit is kind of all about. It's reflecting on your inner turmoil and looking inwards on yourself. And this, I mean, you can see that he's not particularly happy about it. It's not a good time. And I think out of all the Pokemon they could have chose for the, like, sort of the loneliest sort of Pokemon, going on a journey inwards, like inner reflection, Mewtwo is definitely a good choice for the Hermit. We have, who else are we going to go for? Let's go with the Emperor and the Empress. Perfect card for this. Perfect Pokemon for this. Empoleon is based on an Emperor Penguin, so kind of makes sense. I can't think of any other Pokemon that would resonate the Emperor more. The Emperor is basically how the Emperor and the Empress are. They're basically all full suits of kings brought together. Same with the Empress, but with the queens. So it's everything right. So this is a very supposedly well-balanced person. Them standing in their power. That kind of thing. As in, they've got everything worked out. That, or it's somebody who's usually a wise figure. So yes, being a starter Pokemon and them sitting on their throne like that. Emperor Penguin, yeah, I can see it. That's quite a good one. We have the... Oh, where's the Empress? This one, not too sure about the Empress here. So this is the Empress, the counterpart to the Emperor. I can see it, sort of. So the Empress is supposed to be the counterpart to the Emperor. And they are technically both water type. And Milotic is supposed to be the beautiful Pokemon. And she is looking beautiful there. And she's supposed to represent fertility as well, hence the eggs there. And it is a very beautiful Pokemon. But I think other Pokemon could represent this better. Like, beautiful Pokemon. So you could have had, like, I suppose, Gardevoir, maybe? Gardevoir is a very sort of humanized Pokemon. I suppose you could have used Gardevoir. Very strong Pokemon. Maybe even the Mega version of it. But I can see why they've used it, because it is the beautiful Pokemon. It's supposed to be very feminine. Feminine card. So I can see why. There's better cards. Moving on, speaking of Gardevoir, moving on to Strength. Strength always has a woman opening the jaws of a lion. So it's like something like feminine energy sort of represented like as, you know, hence the hentai of Strength. Like battling a lion is a pretty strong thing to do. And this is what we have for Strength. We have a Gardevoir in its Mega Evolution form. So they have used Mega Gardevoir in this deck. And there's an Entei there. Sitting, looking very, sulky. So this, I can see why they've used Mega Gardevoir, because it is a very pretty Pokemon. But here's the thing about Gardevoir. It's not an all-female Pokemon. It's supposed to be female in the actual thing. It's not an all-female Pokemon. So Glade has to be male. Is it Glade? Glade, yes. Has to be male and have a shiny stone to evolve to be that. But Gardevoir will evolve either way. So that's one thing that does bug me with this little card here. We do have the infinity symbol, which is always represented with Strength. And Entei... perfect well, not quite the perfect Pokemon to be the lion, but it is a very strong Pokemon nonetheless. You could have used Pyroar here, definitely, but Entei is also a good choice. I don't know whether, because I haven't seen, have I seen any Gen 7 Pokemon yet? I don't think I have yet. I've seen Gen 6 Pokemon, but I haven't seen any Gen 7 Pokemon. So I don't think these came out like when these were first printed. Remember, this is a 2nd edition print. I don't think Minion was a thing, so I'll give them a pass for this one. So this one's the Star. I think this is perfect for the Star, apart from Minion, obviously. So the Star has, in this context, we have Jirachi and Lopunny. We just have some stars. I don't think we have... Oh, no, we have Fletcher, and a Beautifly there as well, pouring 2 cups. So the star is a really beautiful card, and I think this is perfect because star is like, hence wishing, hence the wishing Pokemon. The punny, very female Pokemon. Again, you could have used that as the Empress. You could have. I don't think it's the best Pokemon for the Empress, but again, could have used that. But no Luminions around the top here. No Luminions. So I think this came out. I'm trying to remember when they first showed and I missed out. But yeah, Minion I don't think was a thing. Otherwise I would have suggested having the Minions around the top. But otherwise, very good card because obviously Jirachi Wishmaker, wishing on a star. Yeah, that works. Right, let's go for... who do we go for next? Let's go for the Fool, which is, Keldeo. And we got a Growlithe there as well. Setting off into the sunset. So the Fool is basically new adventures. A new chapter of your life is about to start. See, I do remember some of these. So Keldeo, I think, is a really good fit. The Fool tends to be like a Jester, which obviously we don't have a Jester Pokemon. But I think Keldeo is a really good fit here because in the Swords of Justice movie, he was very foolhardy. He was on his journey to become one of the Swords of Justice in the Pokemon movie. I don't know why the Growlithe is there. I think the Growlithe is there to represent, because the Fool can go either way. So the Fool basically has no idea about danger at all. They just go rushing in, foolhardy, without even thinking about the danger. It's basically like crossing the road without even looking. Hence why Growlithe here is looking rather worried, trying to stop him from jumping off a cliff. So yeah, that basically does sum up the Fool. So I think that is a really good fit for the Fool. There it is. So the polar opposite of the Fool, at the other end of the spectrum of the major arcana, is the World, and this is the World. I think the World is very fitting because Mew is supposedly the first Pokemon that led to all the other Pokemon. And as you can see in the background, we have, what do we have? We have an Absol for Disaster, we have Pyroar, we have some very powerful Pokemon here. We have Taurus, and we have Staraptor. So these are very noble Pokemon surrounding the world. And I think that is a really good representation of the worlds there, because the world is ending of a chapter, new beginnings. We're going to have a look at the Devil now. This is the Devil. The Devil usually has 2 subjects sort of chained to their throne. And yeah, I can see Houndoom being the Devil. It's very Devil-esque with its horns and stuff. And plus in its Pokedex entry, if you ever got burnt by one, the pain would never go away. Even if the actual wound heals, it would literally just burn and burn and burn, and yeah, that would suck. And we've also got female and male counterparts in this card as well. These are what's it called? Meowson? There's Esper and Meow. Oh, I do apologise, I don't remember. I come from Gen 1, so I know a lot of Pokemon. And Meowstick. And I believe this one's the male, that one's the female. And I think that is a reasonably good... I can't think what other Pokemon you could use as a Devil card, apart from possibly Giratina. Maybe. But Giratina I don't think would make a good... It's not human. Speaking of Giratina, we have the Tower. The Tower, if anybody asks you, what is the worst card you can get in Tarot? The Devil is actually quite a good card. It means change. It's another changing card. This one, on the other hand, is where absolute sugar lumps go down. As you can see, it's a very terrifying card. We have Nidoran and Nidorina falling from the tower. Then we have Giratina doing the destruction at the bottom there, which I think is perfect, actually. Giratina works well with this card because it is destruction. This card is ending, stuff's going down, there's a big situation, things are going to change. It is not a good card to get. You know, things are going to be uprooted. The Tower is a very major event card in the whole deck of things. So we're coming to the last ones now. We have the High Priestess. High Priestess here. Cresselia. And then we have, in the background, we have the Pokemon for Ideals and the Pokemon of... One was Ideal and what was the other one? Put it in the comment section below, guys. One was Ideals and the others was Logic? Was it Balance? Order it was. So we got Reshiram and Zekrom here, the two separate dragons. We have it holding the scroll with the unknown writing there. I think this is a very well detailed card. The High Priestess is supposed to, like, we've got the balance of order and ideals here. And like I said, Krez is supposed to be the counterpart for Darkrai. We haven't seen Darkrai used in this deck, which is, again, another Pokemon that could have been represented as the devil, actually. These two cards are very good, by the way. We're going to show you the two counterparts for the last part of the Major Arcana of this deck. We have Temperance. Temperance is basically like the life. You can see it's exchanging the two cups there. And what a better representation than the life Pokemon itself, the one that gives life, which is, so we have Yveltal and I was going to say Excalibur, but it isn't Excalibur, what is it called? So we have, hold on, the trio of Gen 6 is Zekrom, Zygarde, and Yveltal, yeah. So this one is the High Priest, not the High Priestess, this is Temperance. I think it's very fitting. They haven't added all its colour, it's very blue. And again, we've got this flowers going on with the card. Very, very fitting for this card. And then the last one that I've left is the counterpart for this, and this is really good. We have the Death card. Perfect Pokemon for this. The Baconmon. Yveltal, the Death Bird, the Death Pokemon, which is Pokemon Y's mascot, and I think it's perfect here. Beautiful. Death and Rebirth. Perfectly reflected, perfect mon to use. Quickly flick through all the other cards real quick. I think I'm going to end the video there, guys, because this is going to go on way too long otherwise. But thank you for watching. I much appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at this very beautiful piece of Pokemon merch. I think they're lovely. Again, if you guys want, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, I got this out on my own volition. If you do want a set yourself, then go and have a look on Etsy. I'll put the link in the description below. And if you want to see all my other decks, then you're very welcome to. Let me know in the comments below what other blogs you want to see. And I am going to do an editing blog as well. I will show you exactly how I edit. I know that is one thing people want to see. Anyway, guys, if you liked today's video, please like, please subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys know exactly when I'm uploading. As for when I am streaming live, come and follow me at twitch.tv/chatchatot, hit the heart, and then you know exactly when I am streaming. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to do something absolutely awesome for yourself. Anyway, guys, chat on, enough as per normal. I will see you in the next video. But remember, guys, chat on!